Hello friends, this presentation is about the operator in Java and its uses. This presentation contains the following contents: number 1 operator, number 2 expression, number 3 statement, number 4 Java expression, and the last is different type of operators. Operators in Java. Operator is a symbol or sign which is used to specify an operation on operands. That means the operator is a symbol, it is a sign which is used to do some expressions which are used to do some operations in Java. A into B plus 8. In this example, the operands are A, B and 8, where the operators are into sign and plus sign. Next we have expression and statement. Here is one example: A into B minus C. This is an expression. So, an expression is a combination of operators and operand. Next we have a statement: M is equal to A into B plus 8. When the expression is assigned to the variable, it is used to form statement. Here is A into B plus 8 is an expression, and when this expression is given to the variable M, it becomes statement. Mathematical expressions versus Java expressions. Mathematical expressions, for example, 22 upon 7 r square. This mathematical expressions is written in Java expression in this form as 22 upon 7 into r into r. One more example is given: S is equal to ut plus 1 upon 2 at square. This is a mathematical expression, and when we want to write this mathematical expression on computer in Java, we must write S is equal to u into t plus half into a into t into t. There are three types of operators in Java. They are arithmetic, logic and relational operator. Here we have arithmetic operator. First of all, arithmetical operators are basically used for doing calculations. They are further categorized into three types: number 1 unary, number 2 binary, number 3 ternary. In unary, we need only one operand. In binary, we need two operand, and in ternary, we need three operand. That means while working with the unary, we need only one single operand. While working with binary, we need two operand, and while working with ternary, we require three operand. Unary operator: unary plus, unary minus, unary increment and decrement. Let us start with unary plus. It is used before the variable a equals to 6, then plus a will result in 6. Unary minus, it is used before the operand a is equal to 6, then minus a will result in minus 6. Unary increment, plus plus, and decrement, minus minus. It will increase and decrease the value of an operand by 1. Take one example: a plus plus, that means the value of a will be changed by 1, and a minus minus, that means the value of a will be decreased by 1 when we use this increment or decrement operators. Unary increment or decrement. Prefix: change before action. They increase or decrease the value before the action has taken. And what is postfix? Change after action. They increased or decrease the value after the action has taken place. Prefix: they increase or decrease the value before the action has taken place. Example is given there: increment prefix, the value of m is 6. The expression given here: plus plus m into 4. The m value is 6. When we use this value in expression, it becomes 7. 7 plus 7 into 4, that means first of all we will solve the multiplication sign. 7 into 4, that is 28, plus 7, and the answer will be 35. Next is decrement prefix a is equal to 7. A equals to minus minus a plus 3 into a. That means the value of a is 7. When we use this value, the value of a is in expression, the value is changed. That is minus minus a will become 6 plus 3 into a. 3 into a, that means 3 into 6 is 18. 18 plus 6 is 24. So the answer is 24. Postfix, they increase or decrease the value after the action has taken place. Example, increment postfix, int d is equal to 8, int p is equal to d plus plus into 4 plus d. Here the value of d is 8, and when it is used in the expression, it remain 8. When the next time we use 8, it become 9 because it is written over here d plus plus, and that is postfix. So 8 into 4 plus 9. 8 into 4, that is 32. 32 plus 9, the answer is 41. So the value of p is 41. Next is decrement postfix. Int p is equal to 7, int q is equal to p minus minus into 5 plus p into 3. 7 remains 7 because it is postfix. After giving value of p to the expression, that is 7, the next time it becomes 6. So the expression is 7 into 5 plus 6 into 3. 7 into 5 is 35 and 6 into 3 is 18. 35 plus 18, answer is 53. So the value of q is 53. Further we go ahead with binary operators. They operate on two operands. That means when we are working with binary operators, they need two operands. Addition plus a plus b. Multiplication, sign of multiplication is there, a into b. Division, divide sign, a divide b. Modulus sign, a modulus b. Subtraction sign, minus sign, a minus b. Shorthand operation. Binary operators can be written in short form. Q is equal to q divided by 5 can be written as q divide is equal to 5. P equals to p into 5 can be written as p into is equal to 5. A equals to a minus b can be written as a minus is equal to b. M is equal to m plus 5. It is written as m equal plus 5. A equal to a modulus 5 can be written as a modulus is equal to 5. So these all are 5 shorthand operators. Ternary operator is also known as conditional operator. They operate on 3 operands. It is also called conditional operator. This ternary operator is working as alternate of if else. Take one example, a equals to 5 and b is equal to 3. Mac is equal to a greater than b question mark a or b. That means when we check the first expression a greater than b, if the value of a is greater than b, the value of a is given to max. If this expression is wrong, then the value of b will be given to max. Here is 5 and 3. 5 is greater than 3. So the value of a is given to the variable max. Next we have nested ternary operator. Here is example, a greater than b question mark, a greater than c question mark a or c. Else part is b greater than c question mark b or c. In first test condition, we first check the value of a and b. If the value of a is greater than b, then we will check a with c. That means if the first condition is correct or true, the first expression is being executed. A greater than c, we check a with c, and if a is greater, a will be displayed, otherwise the value of c will be displayed. For example, in the test condition, the value of b is more than a. Then the second part of this expression will be solved or executed, that is b is greater than c. If the value of B is greater than C, then the value of B will be printed, otherwise the value of C will be printed. Next we have relational operators. They are used to compare the values of two operands and the result is in true or false. That means these relational operators are only used for comparison and return value either true or false. They are less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, equals to, and the last one is not equal to. Further we go with the logical operators. They are used between two or more conditions. They result in true or false depending upon the value. Number 1, logical AND, that result in true if the conditions are true. Number 2 is logical OR, result false if all the conditions are false, otherwise true. Logical NOT, it reverses the result. If the condition is false, it will result true and vice versa. So we here have three logical operators: logical AND, logical OR and logical. It's important point, keep in your mind, when a statement contains three operators AND, OR or NOT, that means when we are using all three logical operators, first of all logical NOT will be performed. Let us go with the assignment. Student, you all have to do this assignment in your notebook. Question 1, differentiate between prefix and postfix. Question 2, explain ternary operator with example. Question 3, differentiate between equal or equals to sign. Question 4, write the output. Int k is equal to 5 and j is equal to 9. K plus is equal to k plus plus minus plus plus j plus k. System.out.println k, system.out.println j. The last question is about the ternary operator. Rewrite in ternary form or ternary operator. If A is greater than B, if A is greater than C, G is equal to A, else G is equal to C. Or if B is greater than C, G is equal to B, else G is equal to C. So you all have to complete this assignment and do neat work in your notebook.